Time for some training? Swift and merciful!
Brace yourself! Think you can get away?
Forth, my blade!
Let the show begin! Think you can get away? Brace yourself!
One with my blade! Submit for judgment!
Let the show begin! Think you can get away? Yahoo! Brace yourself! Think you can get away?
Forth, my blade!
Let the show begin! Me amuse myself.
A touch of frost! From whence you came!
Brace yourself! Think you can get away? It is as the stars for... Time for takeoff. Curses. Shadows of fate. Leave my space. Let me scry. Brace your time for takeoff. Add Astra. Add Astra. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble! Or not. I'll protect us!
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating. listen. But, should I say this? Not yet. Hey, looking around.
All tasks have been handed out.
What happened? This...
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our
Desperate times?
The Adepti of Joyung.
Do they intend to exercise?
Most likely. I've heard that, however, both sides were quite obstinate. And
It seems inevitable.
the Adepti do not acknowledge.
Surely the Leoich.
They're boneheaded.
And what now? How?
That's all Ningguang's doing. She proclaimed that in these only now do they want to start. Anyway, Mr.
It looks like things are about to boil over in Liyue Harbor.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediate? Neither path is an easy one.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zhongli, we've heard that the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has also been caught up in all of this.
Things are taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid I must leave now to consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're...
Having connections with the Fatutsa, what does Zhongli mean by looking for the fuse? Oh, Paimon gets it. He must be waiting. But where could we find... Where would he go at a time like this?
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Wow! This is the cool... It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it would... This is where all of Tibet's Mora is minted. Oh, so it's a trap! Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's Someone's got you. But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of more. Oh, right. Back to business. It's quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Time, quick! We have to...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you...
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where should I start? What if it weren't for that lovely stopping...
So you've been planning to take the...
As one of the... She will get that which she... I'm not the time for discussion either way. The battle.
Battle?
You could... When Senor... Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her... When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission. But as for me, the greatest pleasure...
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to... Besides, you could never defeat me. Not... Fighting talk, I love it! Now let's see you live up to it. This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with a Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint. Passable weapon.
Retribution!
Not bad, not bad. A clear shot.
Oz, reveal thyself!
You made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Senor was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
to cost you! You got to the noses ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the golden dust to me on purpose? No matter. And the dose is over. Now, don't make me take it from you.
Take it?
By royal decree.
You're cut above.
Look! Child's back to normal again!
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least. It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond. As such, we must now look to our backup plan.
backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by more. If such an ancient god were to be unleashed upon Liyue Harbor, defenseless without the protection of its deity, do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction?
But they are...
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
Indeed. The one that was with the power of so many sigils of permission concentrated using the powers of ancient gods, but knowing that such an action will not only force the Geo-Archon to... Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Niwa, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the Jade Chamber did we make it in time? Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you...
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude,
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend... Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex...
It's not just you. We've got new Millilith recruits who can't... Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against... So will the power of the Chi...
we've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is...
What? But all of you are supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue.
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chi Sing did once research the matter of, and as fate would have it, one who did craft the for what could you mortals ever...
I suppose this is... So be it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Grecian Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you? One wishes to witness. Sile's divine power. I am careful. Be careful not to get hit.
Goodness gracious. Let's dance!
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How dare you? Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
You can't hold me, children. Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is mental energy. That light from her body. It's like a tiny giant card. Wow, it's a mad pink shockwave. This green is really strong.
Freshness preserved. Real good food. Disgusting.
Verdict is...
This is it. Through.
With the blood of the Chilean, I guard you against evil. Cast your fear of injury by the wayside and fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
Let me amuse myself.
Verdict is...
Let me amuse myself.
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak. In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right? The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, Calvert! Once we finish this hunt off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun. The effects of the Sigil of Permission last but a short time. It will be some time before the Overlord of the Vortex can make...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would
Save your flattery. We didn't just hack.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning to do business, at first, it was only the size of a small room. But it is a testament to Ningguang's entire life, both as a businesswoman and as the backbone of the Liyue Qixing. Seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense of Liyue means much to her. To me, such cooperation and sacrifice does...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that's... Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. According to even to this very day, Liyue... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today is the same city as it was all those years ago. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city.
Are you questioning our means of protecting Liyue?
I mean no offense.
For forebears, you say?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the... I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his... But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I...
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective. What are you trying...
Right. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Each of the 7 nations has its own scars from the past.
Though your point is the very height of... As Adepti, we...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid I cannot show the proper courtesies.
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I thought this battle would perhaps be... Although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there when danger is near. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti, although their blood is weak. The time of contract...
Your line of inquiry...
Seems like the Adept...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave. Yes, one understands. One fears that by the time one finally... Fair enough. Since we Adepti, but how will we ensure...
All right, Mooncarver.
Looks like... Oh, right! Child wanted to... But we were able... Oh, and speaking of that... Hyman doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organized? No idea where Zhongli's going. Let's ask for him at Wangshan Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please...
Unfortunately, Zhong...
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong... Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went... Do you think he doesn't know? We had better go and make sure that everything is okay.
Didn't keep you waiting, did I? Yahoo!
You call this cooperation between Harbingers?
Don't take. Oh, it seems that some.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. Ah, right. I am.
Well, if it isn't you.
I'm a...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. Of course, you may very well hold this against me, but that's up to you. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now.
What in the world are you talking?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis...
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is...
Yeah, you don't think... Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best, as you know. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept until one drizzly... I stood motionless among the crowds, asking...
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many was Liyue. So I feigned my own death. Indeed I was, that's right. Which is what...
So you mean that...
Of course. And it would have been all too... Just as a child quickly matures...
I was... pleasant. The Adepti deserve the great... And hats off to the... All the while, these things were all... I had expected them. They seized the opportunity...
Huh?
Hey, what about me?
I think that if you hadn't created the
Huh? Just whose side are you on, mocking me like that? Are you itching for a fight? Be that as it may.
Well...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish...
Right!
Realistically speaking...
Huh?
However, I am the god. My agreement with the As for the bargaining chip, that's uncover that answer.
today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Here we go! Huh. Huh. Huh.
Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility for Tui.
Shh. Lower your voice.
You know that god from the ocean could
Yes.
say.
Now that you mention it, I mean, it all fits together. Still, what sort of supernatural prowess must this person...
Ah, forget. Hear ye all! The Chi sings words. Though a dragon gods and rumors, and having been thwarted in his, nor are they to believe street-born rumors, or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Chising's announcement said. So that's how there's... Something feels off. Could the Chising already... Did Zhongli tell them in secret? Exactly, right? Look, it's Ningguang and Kuch.
As said previous,
3,000.
we the people of Now that we have awoken from our dream, will you stand with us as...
So concludes the words of Her Eminence the Tianquan. Does Her Eminence the Yu...
Huh? Is she?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really...
Is that the traveler who
So young.
The Liu Qixing, name your price.
Whoa.
Well, could you...
And to think I'd put my best perfume on before coming here, thinking you'd like it. But it seemed, well...
As for them,
Perhaps.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking, and here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel right if the two of you can...
Ha! That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might might have believed you if you were treating us to some...
You're right. I do lack the Mora. As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, when I was journeying with you...
Oh, no wonder! Paimon gets it, but since you weren't used to not being able...
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. In the City of Commerce, the Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you. That is true. I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed. Yes. The Electro-Archon...
Paimon think...
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the Shogun...
That said, Zhongli...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstance... But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment, this is what vision...
That...
But starting from last year...
Vision hunt?
Yes.
They want to seize Vision?
I should think that in the...
Whoa!
The Animo Archon, the fact that even I, knowing her, 7 ideals for 7 gods. And of these, eternity is nearest unto... All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there anything else you...
Yeah, about the...
These are indeed false. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all... All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that? All right then. That said, I hinted as much... How did I accomplish that, you... All right then. What? That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you... All right then. That said, I hinted as much... How did I accomplish that? All right then. That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there anything else? That said, I hinted as much to the... How did I accomplish that? All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know? Well then.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed.
Tasks have been handed out.
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it be reversed. It can only but be accepted.
Here we go.
Can't believe. What should I try?
Liyua's really got a lot going for
tasty
her.
chop
You at the one-man restaurant. Should I say
Let the show.
invested?
Let the show begin.
You should really bring the Knights of Favonius with you next time.
I'll protect us! Let me scrub! Here we go! Think you can get away? Written in the stars! Think you can get away? Here we go! Brace yourselves! Yahoo! Think you can get away? Written in the stars! Down into destiny! Yahoo! Time for takeoff! Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you! Here we go! Shadows of fate! I'll protect us! delve into destiny. La 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 la, ha ha ha! Go, Barbara, go! Ha! Za! Ha! Za! Ha! Za! Ha! Za! Ha! Za! Za! Let the show begin!
Hey, who's that skulking around?
All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how